Okay, today is your math station time. You're going to be working as a cooperative, independent group to solve your mastermind question of the week. This question that I've selected is very park-like because it has a part A, a part B, and a part C. So I want to see what you can do as an independent group to solve this problem. Lindsay, go ahead and get us started.
Each member of your group is responsible for a part in this activity. Decide who will do what listed, then start the activity.
Well, there's materials manager, time manager, recorder, and reader.
I'm really good at showing my work, so I'll do the recorder.
I could be the time manager because I'm really good with time.
And I will be the materials manager since I am very organized.
Okay, then I'll be the reader because I like reading out loud. There's learning targets and the success criteria. The success criteria is I can subtract mixed numbers with unlike denominators. I can use my knowledge of mixed numbers and subtraction to solve a mastermind word problem with my math group. I can show my thinking when solving a word problem when mixed numbers through a model, fraction bars, or calculations. And I can access my work with my math group through a standard math rubric.
So that means we have to show our work through every single part A, part B, and part C.
Yeah.
The learning targets are we can add and subtract fractions with unlike denominators, including mixed numbers. We can replace given fractions with equivalent fractions to solve the addition or subtraction problems. And we can solve word problems involving addition and subtraction of fractions with unlike denominators.
So we have to use with mixed numbers.
Yeah, basically, this
fractions.
is word problem with mixed numbers and fractions.
You have to read the word problem and examine all parts of the problem. So there's 3 parts, A, B, and C. You have to work/brainstorm as a cooperative math team to solve the problem. So you have to write down before we even start on the paper. Analyze the parts of the problem, record answers on whiteboard for group to examine and make decisions. And decide as a group what the solution to each part will be and record your answers on your activity sheet. You have to reread the problem and justify that answer is sensible and it answers the questions. And so we have to go back and look at all of our answers. We have to use the standards math rubric. We want to get an expert. And we have to staple our answer sheet in the rubric and put it in the group folder. So. I'll get the clipboard.
Gosh,
Here, Gio. For your papers. Gunnar. Lindsay. Okay, so there is, if the third place finisher flew distance of 1 1/4 meters and the first place finisher flew 3 5/8 meters, how much farther did the first place fly than the third place?
Well, it says how much farther, so farther is like a subtraction.
Yeah, so this
So I
should
think
be
we
like a
s-
subtraction.
First, let's change the
number 2.
denominators to a common denominator.
Well, wait,
We should change it.
we should change it to improper first.
Improper, yeah. 1 1/4 equals 5/4
5/4.
because 4 times 1 equals 4 plus 1 equals 5. And 3 5/8 would be
8 times 3 equals 24. 24 plus 5 equals 29.
so 29, 8,
Eight.
4, 8. And so now let's change to a common denominator.
Wow. You can.
We
You
did-
don't
let's
have to
change
change both.
Yeah, you can just change the
Change it
5/4.
The 5/4.
5/4 to 8. And
You multiply by 2 over 2, which will lead to 10
It will be
eighths,
10 eighths.
leading it to as an improper fraction.
And now let's read part A. Solve. Show your thinking using a model, fraction bars, or calculation.
So I think we already did the calculation part.
And we changed it to a common denominator. And now let's read part B. Explain how you created equivalent fractions to solve the problem. Well, we knew we had to do that because we have to subtract, and the only way to subtract is change it to a denominator. So, what should we write?
I think we should write
Like I remember when I was at like camp and like we flew like these like paper airplanes and you see how like far away it went. So maybe we should go like off of that topic.
I mean that is a connection to the real world, so
Yeah. And so we should write, we changed the denominators to the same denominator so we could subtract. We knew we had to subtract because
the key word farther.
Yeah.
the keyword word was how much farther.
Yeah.
And we have to put how much farther in quotation marks because we got from the question.